Hey everybody, my name is JPW03 and welcome back to another game recap. The Lightning dropped this one 5-0 against the Maple Leafs. This is a very disappointing performance. One of the worst from the Lightning and one of the best from the Maple Leafs. The perfect storm. I'm going to call it a gut punch because it felt terrible. It felt terrible. And you know what? I think back to the beginning of the game, the Lightning had a 5-minute power play and they didn't take advantage of it at all. In fact, they did so little on it. I think it gave so much momentum to the Maple Leafs. They started feeling themselves, offensively, and it was awful. I mean, it was truthfully terrible. And, you got to give full props to the Maple Leafs. They clearly wanted it more tonight, and it was obvious they're out on the ice. Hey, I don't think it's time to, throw the ship. I don't think it's time to panic. It's one game, and certainly the Lightning can bounce back. We know the Lightning can beat this Maple Leafs team. We've got to be better for game 2. I mean, there's simply no excuse. If we play like this, we are going to have a very short postseason. Bassey was out there stranded for most of the night. It was like the ugliest hockey from the Lightning's point of view, but the best hockey from the Maple Leafs. They were absolutely freaking relentless out there. And so, yeah, 5-0. 5-0 is your final score. We didn't even get one by Campbell. All the talk around this playoff series as well. We know the offense is good for the Maple Leafs, but their defense is a little shaky. And not getting one by does not bear well for the Lightning. We do have to look at the goals because, we're going to do this. And, I'm in win or lose. I mean, look, as Lightning fans, we are either in or we are not in. We can't just be in when things are good. We have to be in for the good times and the bad. Yes, it's okay to be frustrated, and you can voice your frustration. That is A-okay. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the lowlights. First period here, late. I mean, the Lightning, not their best period. Again, lots of power play opportunities for them, but unable to score. Maple Leafs just holding on in there and creating a lot of chances, and Muzzin gets a shot all the way through right there. I don't know if Vassy just didn't necessarily see this or what happened, but it does go by him. Now we're in the second period. They had a 5-on-3 power play, and it is a recipe for disaster. Look how fast they fling this puck around. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do on this 5-on-3, but I will say this. Before the 5-on-3, the Lightning, again, had a few power plays. They could have scored themselves, but no, they get themselves into penalty issues. And boom. That was the other thing, too. I want to say this. The refs were calling penalties like it was a regular season game, which honestly would have normally bared well had the Lightning power play been on. But I don't know what happened tonight, but they were all out of sorts. I mean, a lot of people on Twitter were talking about how discombobulated everything looked. It looked very similar to the Columbus series in the sense that it was discombobulated. Absolutely it did. But remember, we won that first period against Columbus. We didn't even win a period tonight. So I don't think it's anything remotely the same to Columbus. And I hope, and I really truly believe that the Lightning are going to be peed off. I don't even know if I can say that word on here, so I'm just going to say peed off. And I think they're going to play a much better game too, because frankly, tonight was just unacceptable for a playoff game. And I know that. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to tell them that. I think they'll know it themselves. And I expect a much better performance in game 2. I think that they're going to be angry. There was a lot of things going on behind the scenes, rough stuff, all that jazz that the Lightning have to be upset about. And 2, let's play for some pride here. I mean, we're the back-to-back champs going for 3, and I can't imagine we're just going to sit there and get mopped over by a team that hasn't won a playoff series since 2004. Now, again, all of that's the past. Forget it. Doesn't matter. We're in this series right now. It is a 1-0 lead for the Maple Leafs in the series. And so, honestly, I don't give a crap about the history. Let's focus on right now and notice that this team, the Maple Leafs, want it more right now, and that's just a matter of fact. Now, it's the Lightning on a power play here, and Hedman, unfortunately, unable to keep the zone and unable to keep the puck, and it's all alone for Camp, and he buries that one shorthanded on Vasilevsky. That felt like the gut punch goal, in my opinion. The Lightning were pushing back. They were trying to get the goal back, unable to do so. Again, the power play was their biggest enemy tonight. I mean, I think of all the momentum we gave the Maple Leafs by simply not only not scoring on our power play, but simply not creating and simply turning the puck over, giving them shorthanded opportunities. Late here in the second, Mitch Marner is going to get the goal. 2 guys we did not want to give any momentum is Matthews and Marner. Both of them already have a goal in the series. And, yeah, it's looking tough right here. Not sure what exactly happened. Vassy way out of position on this one. And now here in the third period, I mean, this basically sums up the entire night. No danger at all. Puck bounces weird off the end wall. Right to the guy you don't want to get hot. Matthews continues his goal scoring. And that's 2 for Matthews. 5-0 lead for the Leafs. Everything going wrong for the Lightning. I ask you, Bolts fans, are you giving up? Or are you ready to mount this comeback? I truthfully have no idea how the Lightning are going to respond. But I can tell you, if I had any say in it, I'd be pretty bad, I'd be pretty angry, and I would expect a much better performance in Game 2. Let me know what you think is going to happen down in the comment section below. My name is JPW03. Thank you for watching, and as always, go Bolts.